Hey guys, just wanted to give you an update on my New Zealand dollar Canadian dollar trade. Let me just zoom out a little bit here just to show you what I was looking at initially. So you can see we've got an ascending trend here just on this line, and we had a pullback down to the ascending trend line, and I was looking to trade the pullback and get into to get some pips from the rise. Okay, so if I go in a little bit closer, I just want to show you now what the indicators are suggesting and what I'm looking at. So the MA 5 and 10 at the moment, which I always use, they are not showing too much. They are touching and then separating, but it's very difficult to tell really what they're showing at the moment. Actually, when we go down to the 4-hourly chart, I'll show you kind of why that is. We had this bearish candle yesterday, which came down to the trend line, and then we've got a doji forming at the moment, but we are still quite early into this morning's London session. Then on the MACD, it looks like the two lines there are just about to touch. If they cross and start heading south, we'll see a little bit of a price decrease. Also, we've got the green bars at the top are now heading back down towards that mid-level. And if they start to go below that mid-level and we start seeing some red bars forming, then we will also see a price decrease. And kind of similar with the RSI, it's showing a similar side of what's going to happen to price, which is that it will head south. So the RSI has bounced off of this mid-level and is starting to move back down to the sub-level here. If it does, again, we'll see a bit of a price decrease. So at the moment on my daily chart, I'm expecting a decrease in price. If we head over to the 4-hourly chart, so this is why the MA 5 and 10s on the daily chart are touching and then separating, because we've got this triangle forming here. So price is in a bit of range trade at the moment, in between these two lines. So it's touching and then going back down to the bottom, touching the top and then going back down to the bottom, and that's why we're seeing the two cross. So the MA 5 and 10 on the 4-hourly chart is showing that it is descending at the moment. They are starting just to get a little bit narrower as the bears unwind their trade here, and I've started to see a couple of dojis just on this supporting trend line, so a possibility of price to increase back up maybe to this descending trend line here at the top of the triangle. Also on the MACD, a bit of a intermittent area really, because it is back down to this support level here, if you can just see, and this applies to the MACD as well. So it's bounced off of this level already, the two lines, and if it does that, then we'll see a bit of a price increase. The red bars have also, we've got 3 red bars here that are all at a similar level. So if the red bars start heading back towards that middle level, start going back north, then we'll see a price increase. If you start seeing some green bars forming. Also, you'll notice that as the triangle comes towards its conclusion, that the bars, the height of the bars, as we go from red to green to red, start to get lower and lower until we see which direction price is going to head in, and then we'll start to see an increase in the height of those bars, and we'll go from there. So the RSI as well is just got down to this 40 level, where it's got down to a couple of times before. Depending on, it could go either way. Depending on which way it goes, then we'll see which way price will go from there. All right. So the 4-hourly chart in the short term is more likely to show a bit of a price increase, probably up to this top of the triangle here. However, the daily chart is showing that price is likely to decrease in the slightly longer term. So what am I looking at the moment? I'm not going to adjust my stop loss at the moment. It is down here at this 9,000, around about the 9,200 level where I put it initially. I'm happy with that level. It gives me a bit of flexibility for the Royal Bank of New Zealand interest rate announcement that's coming up on the Wednesday, which could prove to cause price to be quite volatile. But I'm still net long on the pair. I like the ascending trend that I'm seeing at the moment. I think I've got in at a fairly good, relatively good level. Could have gone in a little bit lower, but you never know. You never really know. It's no point trying to catch the very bottom because it's really, really, really difficult. So just to get in and then to hold on to that trade and not be panicked out of the trade is really important. And I think analysing the trade each day in the way I've kind of showed you is a really good way to go. So I'm still looking for a price increase, and my target is still going to be, first of all, around about the 9,600 level, and then the 9,700 level, and then sort of moving up from there. Okay, so as always, follow me at Making Money Online. Please like this video to keep me making the videos. Obviously, any comments, any feedback you got for me, I really appreciate, because I do want to get better at doing this sort of stuff and try and do it more often. You can also follow me on Twitter at MMOnlineOnline and also on YouTube. Okay, and see you soon. Happy trading, guys. Ciao.